Interested in visiting Thailand? Watch this video to learn the top 10 amazing things to do during your stay in Thailand. Hey curl friends, welcome back to my channel, Curly World Travel. I'm Carolina and I curate custom trips for curls around the world. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video about travel tips and advice for the curly-haired traveler. Last week's video was all about the top 10 things not to do in Thailand. So if you missed that video, make sure you take a look at that video next. Today, we are going to talk about all the top 10 amazing things you could do in Thailand to make the most out of your trip. Now, side note, it is super hot and humid out there, so y'all better make sure y'all pack some kind of climate and fizz control. I know when I went to Thailand, my hair was like, poof, like I'm not kidding. Anyway, buckle up and let's get started on the Thailand must. So the first item on the list of things to do in Thailand is to see the Grand Palace in Bangkok. It is one of the most beautiful and most famous landmarks in the heart of Bangkok. You are definitely going to need at least 2 to 3 hours here to walk through this complex if you want to see everything. Now, the Grand Palace was established in 1782 and was the home of the Thai king, royal court, and government administration for about 150 years. Like, I can't even describe how magnificent the structures are. It's just something you really need to see in person for yourself. Like the colors, the way the gold hits the sunlight, the detail, it truly is a treasure. On top of that, the Grand Palace houses the famous Emerald Buddha at the Wat Phra Temple. By the way, a little disclaimer, my pronunciation of some of these sites is going to be absolutely terrible, so just bear with me. I made sure to put the words on the screen as I say them so you know what I'm trying to say. I'm doing my best. I'm doing the best I can, y'all. That's not my native language. Anyway, before you leave Bangkok, I highly recommend watching the sunset at the Sky Bar. Like this video if you've seen Hangover 2, because that's exactly where it was filmed. Like, they even have a drink named after the movie, which of course I had to try. Even if you are alone in Bangkok, still go because you will meet people. Like, I was by myself and I went and I actually met a group of Thai girls that welcomed me into their group while I was there, and I still keep in touch with some of them. Now, the views are so amazing, and I could literally just look at the Bangkok city skyline all night. You will not regret like stopping there. Now, the next absolute must in Thailand is to visit Ayutthaya and see the temple ruins. It is home to that famous tree, you know, with the roots growing around the Buddha head statue. There is so much to do there, from Wat Phra Samphet, Wat Racha Burhana, Wat Mahatat, and the reclining Buddha. That was a mouthful trying to pronounce those. Anyway, there are more awe-inspiring places to see in Ayutthaya, but these are just some of the best attractions that Thailand has to offer. Ayutthaya is definitely an historic city I was extremely grateful to see. There are so many ways you can get there as well. You can do an independent tour, take a taxi, private car, bus, or train. The train is actually the slowest method. When I went, I actually took the train with the locals, even though it was the slowest way to get there. But that's because I personally love interacting with the locals when I travel. And the train actually gives you the best scenery of Thailand and the people. Um, it was a lot of fun and I would do it all over again. But if you are in a time crunch and hate public transportation, hiring a driver is probably the best way to go for you. So comment below how you plan to get to Ayutthaya. I really want to know what kind of traveler you are. So next on the top list of things to do in Thailand is to visit a floating market. Floating markets are such a unique experience and a ton of fun. Like, there are many different floating markets around Thailand, but I would say the most famous one and the one I went to was the Dam Noen Saduak floating market. You could take one of those small boats and literally just shop on the water. And some people will say this is one of those tourist traps, but honestly, whenever you can support the local people, I say just go ahead and do it. You can buy local food, agricultural products, trinkets, clothes, you name it. And it's one of those things you can look back on and say, I actually went shopping on a boat. Now, here's a picture of me with my little legs on the boat, actually. It's bringing back so many memories. Unfortunately, I was solo on this trip, so it was a bit difficult to get photos with me in it. Now, number 5 on the list of things to do in Thailand is to go to an elephant rescue sanctuary. Now, on the previous video, I briefly touched on the elephant rescue sanctuaries. When you are choosing one, do your research. You want to make sure you support a facility that is ethical and loves and cares for their elephants. There are a few really good ones in the northern part of Thailand, Chiang Mai. Unfortunately, I cannot remember the name of the one that I visited during my stay there, but I learned so much. I got to feed the elephants and help bathe them in mud. It was messy, fun, and I just had an amazing bonding experience with those beautiful creatures. They truly deserve better, and I am so grateful to that sanctuary for rescuing those elephants from a hard life of labor and torture. So please, any animal activities you do, make sure it is an ethical one. Like this video if you love animals too. Now, number 6 on the list that probably is a huge given for when you go to Thailand is to make sure you visit the beaches. Like, Thailand is known for turquoise waters and white sand beaches. Some of the top picks include Phuket, Phi Phi Islands, Rai Lai Beach, Koh Samui, Koh Tao, but there are like tons of beaches you can see during your stay. Some beaches you can even find tons of monkeys just chilling. Like, I actually fed a baby monkey a banana when I visited one, but hey, be careful of those monkeys. The locals on the beach were used to those monkeys, and they actually told me which ones were the sweet and friendly ones versus the ones that were aggressive. Like, I don't want y'all to get bit, okay? Anyway, many of these beaches have bars and water sports like snorkeling, diving, sea kayaking, and even rock climbing if you're feeling super adventurous. There are even nightclubs along some of the beaches that you could go to if you're into nightlife. Either way, it feels so good to just like let your hair down, as you can see me doing in this photo here. Anyway, don't you dare leave Thailand without going to the beach at least once. It is so worth it. Now, number 7 on the list of things to do is to visit the temples. Now, I definitely already mentioned quite a few temples when I talked about the Grand Palace and Ayutthaya, but there are tons of other temples in Thailand. Some notable ones aside from the ones I brought up earlier are the Sanctuary of Truth, an all hand carved wooden temple. It's amazing, by the way. There's also a beautiful all white temple called Wat Rong Kun. And if you happen to go to Chiang Mai, the old city in the northern part of Thailand, you will run into temples pretty much everywhere you go. Like, you walk here and then it's like, oh, there goes another temple. So, number 8, take a cooking class. I am so serious. The food in Thailand is so freaking good that you are not going to regret spending some time learning how to cook Thai food straight from the source. A lot of the cooking classes start off at the market so that way you learn how to pick up the right ingredients for whatever dish you plan to make. And while you're at the market, I also encourage you to buy yourself some loose leaf Thai tea to bring home with you. Like, I remember next to the hotel I was staying at was a family-owned restaurant, and I literally like went there every day to eat and got to know the family that lived there. And they were so sweet, y'all. And they gave me some Thai tea leaves to bring back home with me, as well as that little that cloth steeper thing as a parting gift. It was just so sweet of them, and I definitely got warm feelings whenever I drank the tea back home. See, this is exactly why I love to travel. Like, the memories and connections you make truly do last a lifetime. And number 9 on the list is get yourself a Thai massage. There is nothing like it. It is such a much needed experience to release some tension from your body and also help you feel refreshed for the rest of your trip, especially if you have any back pains or any other chronic body aches. You pretty much just like lay on the floor mat, and then the Thai masseuses use your entire bodies to create that like deep pressure, like they're going to use their hands, feet, knees, and elbows to, like, really get in there. And the best part about this is you are likely to spend less than $10 per hour on one, and you literally cannot beat that. Last but not least, when you go to Thailand, you absolutely have to go shopping at a night market. It's like the best shopping ever. There are a number of different popular night markets in Thailand. I know the pandemic did unfortunately impact some of those night markets, but things are starting to get back to the hustle and bustle it used to be. There are some really unique shops, and it's the best place to bring home a piece of your trip to your friends and family. Now, a word to the wise though, do not super lowball people when you go shopping. It's actually very offensive. It's okay to haggle, but please be reasonable. Like, the locals have to make their money too. By the way, I actually got this dress in Thailand and that was only like $5. Well, curl friends, that pretty much concludes our top picks for you when you visit Thailand. Let me know in the comments which one of these you are excited to see. If you are thinking of visiting Thailand soon, let's talk. Like, book a free 15-minute consultation with me so we can talk about what you are looking for in your trip to Thailand and custom fit the best itinerary for you. The link is below in the description. And if you are not ready to talk just yet, that's okay. Like my Facebook page, Curly World Travel, and join my VIP group, Curly World Sky Club, where you can ask me anything you are curious about when it comes to travel. Now, the link is below in the description as well. Curly World Sky Club will also give you access to the travel scoop, expert advice, and exclusive deals and giveaways. You can even find me on Instagram at Curly World Travel. So follow me on there too, guys. Next week's video is all about the best time to travel to Thailand, what you need to know, so don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. And before you go, like this video if you found it helpful and share it with someone you want to go to Thailand with. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video.